Welcome to the zoological world. Today we will discuss about Bornean Orang-utan. The Bornean Orang-utan is a large primate species that is found inhabiting the humid tropical jungles of Borneo. Also known as the red ape, the Bornean Orang-utan is the second largest ape species in the world, after the gorilla, and is the largest tree-dwelling animal on the planet. Although the Bornean Orang-utan is closely related to the great apes found in Africa, they differ greatly in their behavior, with the biggest difference being that the Bornean Orang-utan is largely solitary, where other ape species tend to adopt complex social hierarchies. Until recently there was thought to only be one orang-utan species, but recent genetic research has shown that there are in fact three species of orang-utan, which are the Bornean Orang-utan, the Sumatran Orang-utan and the Tapanuli Orang-utan, which are slightly smaller in size and tend to be more sociable than their larger cousin. There are considered to be three different subspecies of the Bornean Orang-utan, which, although are similar in appearance, are differentiated by the areas of the island that they occupy. Bornean Orang-utan anatomy and appearance. The Bornean Orang-utan is covered in patchy red or orange hair, with its coarse gray skin being visible in some places. As they are largely arboreal mammals, the Bornean Orang-utan has a number of adaptations that help it when in the canopy, including having feet that can grip as effectively as its hands, and arms that can grow to a span of more than 2 meters and are actually 30% longer than their legs. The face of the Bornean Orang-utan is bare and displays the gray or black color of their skin. Mature males also develop fleshy cheek pouches, which are made up of fat deposits under the skin, along with throat pouches that are able to produce a deep, resonating sound through the forest. Both male and female Bornean Orang-utans are specially designed for opening and eating fruits, with dexterous hands and feet for peeling and large flat teeth that help to grind down harder seeds and tree bark. Bornean Orang-utan distribution and habitat. The Bornean Orang-utan is natively found on the island of Borneo, where it inhabits areas of dense primary forest, mainly in the lowlands and valleys. Although they can be found at elevations of up to 1,500 meters, they tend to prefer the lush slopes further down due to the higher abundance and variety of food. Although the Bornean Orang-utan, and indeed the Sumatran Orang-utan, were once widespread throughout Southeast Asia, they are today confined to the two islands which they named after, but are seriously vulnerable in their natural surroundings due to logging and forest fires which have decimated much of their once vast native regions. Due to the fact that the Bornean Orang-utan spends nearly all of its life high in the tree canopy, they rely on these dense and rich jungles to survive, and with less and less of their natural habitats remaining, they are being forced into more smaller and more isolated regions away from the increasing levels of human activity. Bornean Orang-utan behavior and lifestyle. Unlike the other great ape species, the Bornean Orang-utan is largely solitary, with the exception of mother and infant pairs and the gathering of a number of individuals around heavily laden fruit trees. Bornean Orang-utans spend much of their days sitting and eating in the canopy before constructing a nest by folding leafy branches over, where they sleep at night. Bornean Orang-utans move slowly through the steamy forests, and as they are too heavy to jump, they rely on swinging tree branches back and forth until they can get close enough to grab onto the next one. Despite only traveling just over half a mile a day, Bornean Orang-utans can occupy vast home ranges that are loosely shared with other individuals, with males having breeding rights with any female that enters their patch, marking their presence with deep, loud calls which echo through the trees.